Hi everyone, I just want to discuss the note-taking of the flipped classroom idea that we'll be using in class this year. Again, the flipped classroom is where I'll create short videos similar to this, and you'll watch the video, you'll be taking notes at home, that'll be your homework, and then you'll come into class, and we'll work together sort of on more challenging and applicable skills in relation to the video that I showed you. So a lot of times, it's better to have my help with the more difficult stuff than perhaps your parents or your friends or people who have not been able to see my lesson in person. So we're going to start by watching a video that I did last year. This is completing the square, something we'll get to much later than here. So I start off with an example. What you're going to want to do, obviously, is write down the example. However you're watching this, whether it be on your iPad, phone, computer, in my classroom, in the library, wherever you need to watch it, just make sure that you're in a comfortable environment where you can hear the video and see what's going on here. So write it down. Again, we're taking notes like a normal classroom. I have it paused, and then I can start watching. As I watch the video, I'm looking for anything that happens mathematically, and I'm going to start writing it down. And if I understand what happened, I can just let the movie keep flowing. If at a certain point I feel like, what just happened there? I can pause the video, write it down, rewind back, and re-listen to the explanation as to what I'm saying to do in the video. This is the advantage, that you can pause me and rewind me, unlike in real life, where I'll be up saying something and then you want me to say it again, but I might not say it the exact same way, or it might not come across the exact same way. Here, you can see it over and over again, and if that part still confuses you, you can put a star next to it in your notes and bring that up in class the next day. Every day where we do this, we'll start class by discussing what you saw in the video. And you can bring up those little questions that you had. So as I go through these problems, I want to write down everything that's going on. I want to write it down like I'm taking notes in class. And anytime I feel like I need a little more time, pause the video, write it all down. If I lost myself at a step here or there, rewind, and then you can move on. So when you're done with an example, you probably move on to the next example. And do the exact same thing. So generally what I'll do is 1 or 2 concepts per each video. I recommend watching the entire problem each time. For the first time you watch it, and then the second time you watch the video, I recommend at least watching the video twice. That if you are completely good with one problem, just skip it, move on to the next one, and watch the ones that you need to watch to get all your notes down and to make sure all your questions are cleared up. So that's pretty much the flipped classroom idea of what we're going to do here and how you need to take notes. So take notes on every single problem that shows up. Second time through, watch the ones that you weren't quite sure about or might have missed a step. That's the advantage of always being able to pause, rewind, that you can check the first time and then the second time just for clarification's sake. Videos will be about 5 to 10 minutes depending on the topic and how much is involved in the topic. I'm excited to use this method with a lot of you guys, and I think it's going to be a fun year. Thanks.